In the heart of the countryside, as dawn breaks over the rolling fields, farmers stand at the crossroads of tradition and modernity, contemplating the future of their operations. The sun casts a golden hue over the land, but beneath the surface of this idyllic scene lies a pressing concern: the daunting cost of new machinery. For these stewards of the land, the decision to invest in new equipment is often laden with challenges, forcing them to weigh their options carefully against the backdrop of their financial realities. Financing farm equipment can feel like navigating a labyrinth. Each twist and turn presents a new choice, whether it be a traditional loan, leasing, or rental agreements. Traditional loans, where farmers borrow a lump sum from banks or credit unions to purchase equipment outright, are often the first consideration. While this method can lead to ownership and the potential for long-term savings, it also comes with the burden of monthly repayments and interest rates that can strain a farmer's budget, especially during lean years. Leasing, on the other hand, has emerged as a popular alternative. It offers farmers the opportunity to use equipment without the hefty upfront costs. By paying a monthly fee, farmers can access the latest technology and machinery, which can enhance productivity without the long-term commitment of ownership. This strategy is particularly appealing for farmers who may need to adapt their equipment needs as their operations evolve. However, it's essential to note that while leasing can provide short-term flexibility, it also means that at the end of the lease term, the equipment will need to be returned, leaving the farmer without an asset. Rental agreements present yet another option, allowing farmers to pay for the use of equipment only when it's needed. This can be particularly beneficial for farmers with seasonal operations, where the demand for machinery fluctuates throughout the year. However, the downside is that rental costs can accumulate over time, potentially exceeding the cost of purchasing equipment outright. As farmers weigh these options, they must also consider their unique financial situations and long-term operational goals. For instance, a dairy farmer named Sarah is contemplating an upgrade to her milking equipment. Her current setup, while functional, is beginning to show signs of age, leading to inefficiencies and increased labor costs. Sarah knows that investing in new machinery could streamline her operations and improve milk quality, but she is also acutely aware of the financial implications. In evaluating her options, Sarah considers taking out a traditional loan. It would allow her to own the equipment outright, but the thought of monthly repayments during a time when milk prices are volatile gives her pause. Instead, she explores leasing as a viable alternative. With a lease, she could acquire the latest milking technology, maintain cash flow, and have the flexibility to upgrade when her needs change. However, she must also scrutinize the lease terms carefully, ensuring that she won't be locked into unfavorable conditions. As she navigates this decision, Sarah employs practical negotiation strategies. She reaches out to multiple dealers, gathering quotes and understanding the market rates for the equipment she needs. By doing her homework, she positions herself to negotiate better terms. She also considers the timing of her purchase. Buying in the off-season might yield better deals, as dealers are often more willing to negotiate when demand is low. Another critical aspect of financing that Sarah must consider is the tax implications. Depending on her financing choice, different tax benefits may be available. For instance, if she chooses to buy the equipment, she may be eligible for Section 179 deductions, allowing her to deduct the full purchase price from her taxable income in the year of purchase. Conversely, leasing payments can often be deducted as business expenses, providing immediate tax relief. Understanding these nuances is vital for Sarah as she plans her financial strategy. Meanwhile, a small organic vegetable farmer named Jake is also grappling with his own equipment dilemmas. He's eyeing a compact tractor that could significantly enhance his productivity, allowing him to cultivate more land and streamline his operations. However, with a limited budget, he needs to align his financing strategy with his operational goals. Jake considers the purchase of the tractor, but weighs it against the potential benefits of leasing. For Jake, leasing might allow him to start using the tractor immediately without a large upfront cost, but he worries about the long-term implications. If he leases, he knows he won't build equity in the tractor, and he questions whether he'll need to invest in additional equipment in the future. He envisions the tractor as a long-term asset that could serve him for years to come, making the idea of ownership more appealing. Jake also reaches out to fellow farmers in his community, seeking advice and insights. He learns about the importance of aligning financing strategies with specific operational needs. His neighbor shares a story of how leasing worked well for him initially, but as his farm grew, he found that owning equipment provided greater stability and control over his operations. This insight resonates with Jake, prompting him to consider not just his current needs, but also his future aspirations for his farm. As these farmers navigate their respective journeys, it becomes clear that financing farm equipment is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Each farmer's situation is unique, shaped by their operational goals, financial health, and the specific challenges they face. The decision-making process is complex, requiring careful consideration of various factors, from cash flow to tax implications. In conclusion, the world of farm equipment financing is fraught with challenges, yet it also offers a multitude of strategies tailored to diverse needs. Farmers like Sarah and Jake remind us that these decisions are not merely transactional. They are deeply intertwined with their visions for the future of their farms. As they ponder their options, they embody the resilience and adaptability that define the agricultural spirit. Each farmer's experience is a valuable piece of the puzzle, and by sharing insights and strategies, they can collectively navigate the complexities of financing farm equipment, ensuring that their operations thrive for generations to come.